Good morning, Village School, and welcome to today's live newscast.
Your newscasters are Daniel from Miss Steele's class.
And also Kara from Miss Steele's class.
Today's Tuesday, October 14, 2008. It is day 3.
Our character education thought of the day is, if your teacher instructed you with a classroom job, make sure you do it every day.
And now for the weather, brought to you by Weatherbook. Today is expected to be foggy, if you didn't notice, and sunny later today. The current temperature is 52 degrees Fahrenheit. The high is expected to be 78 degrees Fahrenheit. The low this evening will be 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow is expected to be mostly cloudy.
There will be outdoor recess today. Today's lunch will be baked chicken nuggets with dipping sauce.
At this time, please stand for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Montgomery High School cheerleaders are participating in a project called Cell Phones for Soldiers. Cell Phones for Soldiers hopes to turn old cell phones into more than 12 million minutes of prepaid call cards for U.S. troops. To do so, they expect to collect 15,000 cell phones each month through a network of more than 3,000 collection sites across the country. The phones are sent to a company, which pays Cell Phones for Soldiers for each donated phone. This week, there will be a collection box located in the main entrance of the school. Ask your parents if they have an old cell phone to donate and drop it off this week. It is a great cause.
The Montgomery art teachers and the National Art Honor Society would like to invite you to participate in the Broken Tile Mosaic project at Montgomery High School. You can buy a tile for $1, and one of the honor students will help you apply it to the wall. It takes place at the high school tomorrow from 7 to 9 p.m. Now for the results of the Monday night football game. The Giants experienced a brownout as their undefeated season comes to an end. They lost to the Cleveland Browns 35-14. The Phillies are only one win away from a spot in the World Series. Now for a short video about the UNICEF program.
No matter where we live or who we are, there are so many ways that kids all over the world are the same. We all want health, safety, and the chance to live, learn, and grow. But not all kids have these things. Some kids live in countries where poverty, or war, or natural disasters make it difficult to get even basic things. Some kids don't have enough food or medicine to keep them alive and healthy, or clean, safe water to drink, or schools to go to. What happens to these kids is hard to even think about. But there is good news. There's an organization called UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, which has been helping kids survive for over 60 years. They have more than 7,000 women and men working in over 150 countries, helping to provide health care, clean water, nutrition, and education to kids who need it the most. Each of us needs immunizations to protect us against dangerous diseases. We also need medicines to cure us when we get sick. UNICEF gives immunizations and medicines to kids all around the world. In fact, UNICEF is the main supplier of vaccines to the world's poorest countries. Because of this, UNICEF saves more than 20 million children's lives every year. 1 out of every 4 kids doesn't get the right nutrition to be healthy. When children are suffering from malnutrition, UNICEF works to provide them with the food and vitamins they need to live and grow, so they can get strong enough to fight off diseases and stay healthy. We all need clean water. When water's dirty, kids get diarrhea, and their bodies lose so much liquid they can die. In fact, 4,200 kids per day die because they don't have clean, safe water. UNICEF helps build wells for villages and provide safe, clean water to communities. Since 1990, 1.2 billion more people have safe water to drink. Some kids live in places where there is war. Some are forced to work in dangerous jobs. Even under dangerous and difficult circumstances like war, UNICEF works to protect kids and get them what they need to survive. UNICEF also has programs that rescue child laborers, giving them what they need to live a normal life. Every kid has the right to an education. When kids have the chance to go to school, they learn to read, write, and better support their families when they grow up. 93 million kids are currently unable to go to school. UNICEF is working all over the world to supply school materials like notebooks, pencils, and blackboards so that kids can keep learning even in the most difficult environments. UNICEF also trains teachers and rebuilds schools that have been destroyed. Now millions of children who couldn't go to school can.
People look to UNICEF for help in ensuring that the needs of children are met in all these different situations.
UNICEF is there for all children everywhere.
UNICEF is made up of thousands of people who have the experience and knowledge to save kids' lives. UNICEF is known for finding solutions to problems, no matter how difficult. And no matter where children in need live, UNICEF does what it takes to get them the help they need.
These kids have a right to help. They have a right to education. They have a right to survive.
And UNICEF needs help from kids like us. Kids like us can help raise money for this life-saving work. That means kids and UNICEF have the power to change the world. You can make Halloween count by trick-or-treating for UNICEF. The money you collect will help save children's lives all over the world. Every kid in the world deserves a childhood, and we can work with UNICEF to see that every kid gets one.
This is Kara signing off.
And Dana signing off.
Join us tomorrow for another edition of VES News.
Have a thrilling Tuesday.
We're still on. That's embarrassing. Oh, we were.